Hey there, it's Ashley. Welcome to Createful Art. Today I'm going to show you how to paint birch trees. The birch trees outside are gorgeous, and just the other day I had this wonderful view of my birch trees that are outside, and there was this pretty sunset behind them, and there was gold on the birch trees, and it looked really pretty with having the purple and the gold on the tree. I'm going to show you an easy way to make birch trees. You've probably seen this technique before. I'm going to add my own little style to it, and I hope that you are creative and add your own personal touch to your art piece as well. So let's get started. I'm going to take my colors and I'm just going to spread them on my canvas with my card. And I'm just making sure that my paint is on my canvas. So I'm putting the blue on the bottom, the purple in the middle, and the pink at the top. Then I'm going to take my big, fat, wide brush and I'm going to go side to side, spreading that paint around my canvas from side to side. So it's going to look like a gradient. The top being pink going down to the bottom blue. And I'm just going to speed through this part because all it does is take some time. One thing you want to be aware of is that you cover the entire canvas and none of the white is showing through. You can make your background completely different than mine, and what you can do is you can pause this, and then when you're done, then you can push play and we'll go on to the next step. Once you're finished with your background, you're ready for the next step. So you're going to want to leave your background to dry, and then you want to go and clean your brush. Okay, so for this step you're going to need a lot of your white. Grab your brush that is the size of the tree that you want it to be. So this is about a medium-sized brush. I want there to be lots of trees. And I'm just going to start over here on the side and make a tree going up. You are going to need a lot of paint for this. I'm just using the sides of my brush to make this straight line. And I'm definitely the type of artist that is not really a perfectionist. So I'm just kind of letting it form into what it wants, and I'm not going to make it look like a fake tree. I'm trying to make it look perfect. Okay, so that's my first tree, and I just basically use the side to figure out where I want it to go. I have to add some more white to my palette, and I'm going to make a few more trees. And I'm going to add them wherever I want, basically, but I don't want them to all be straight, going straight up. So, for example, let's start over here. Okay, give it a nice gap and put this line kind of closing in close to this line. Okay. And what's going to happen down here is it's going to be very, very close. So I'm going to make it close like that. And then come up here. I'm going to make this tree fatter. Okay. Just want to make sure that this is nice and fat. And don't worry about the edges not being perfect because we're going to go over those with black, so it doesn't really matter at this point. They don't need to be perfectly straight. Alright, now I'm going to make a tree that crisscrosses each other. So I'm going to make one coming down like this, and then one coming down like this. Okay, I don't have a whole lot of paint, so I've got to get some more paint. I have to buy some more white. My heat kicked on, sorry. It's really cold outside. So, also, I wanted to talk about how nature, I'm a landscape artist, and nature loves variety. So, if you want your artwork to look as beautiful as nature can look, you've got to add that variety in there. Don't go over the same thing and make the same trees everywhere. It just won't be wow. Okay, this other tree is going to go in front of this one. Just go ahead and be brave. There's always a way you can make a mistake into something. And put that paint down. Now you have another tree down. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make an odd number and do 3 more trees. Let's go here on the side. Make sure we'll have enough room. Let's make a tree. I'm going to make it kind of disappear into the side down here. Okay, and then I'm going to make a V tree. So this is going to come down, and then this one is going to come over like this and make a V. Once you have this step done, you want to let this dry, go clean out your brush, and then we can move on to the next step. So now we're going to get our black and our card, and we're going to add the black to the trees. So add some black to your palette. Give yourself quite a bit of black. You're going to take your card and you're going to dip it and pull this black like here. And you can practice this on your palette. Just practice taking it and moving it across like that. I'm going to show you. This is close up on this tree here. Okay, and you're going to go to the side here and just pull it across. Having gaps is kind of nice to have. And then you pull from the other side. Find the side. So you want it right where your white starts. And just pull. You want to keep, pull it across. And you don't want to pull it across over that one. You're just going to do that on all of the trees. And keep going back to your palette and getting more on your card like that. And just go all the way up. Now just take a minute to make it yours. You could put maybe a heart with your initials in it. I'm gonna go ahead and start making it into my own piece of artwork. And I want you to do the same. So be creative, that's what Createful Art's about. Here's my finished version of the birch trees. I hope you had fun and you had some time to relax and be creative. You can get this version of the birch trees, and I can go ahead and add your initials in a heart. If you would like this art piece, you can go to ashleykrieger.com. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you soon. Bye!